Yeah. But I'm glad we got the chance to laugh because I'm gonna kill the laughter for a second. Because it's a serious conversation I want to have with Phil and Tre. As you guys may not know or may know, the ID channel is releasing, or they announced that they're releasing a new documentary on Chris Brown.
Okay, yeah.
So this documentary is basically the ID's channel's version, more or less, of Surviving R. Kelly, but it's directed towards Chris Brown.
That's insane.
And it's basically about Chris Brown's history with abuse, his accusations, and they say they have an anonymous accuser who's gonna be, I guess, revealing abuse they suffer from Chris Brown on this documentary.
Is it motherfucking Jaguar right?
That caught me off guard. That was a good one.
That
was a good one.
Yeah.
But no, well, if it's Jaguar right, I wouldn't be surprised. But nah, my question to y'all too, like, and I've spoken about Chris Brown before on the show.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like, I know Chris Brown has done wrong, and I know he's trying to make amends with his ways, and his career, I think his career has not really faltered that much since all his incidents. But do you feel like they're still punishing him from Rihanna?
I think that, okay, I'll say this about Chris.
Mind you,
He's fucked up a couple times, right?
His thing, mind you, it's about to be like 15, 16 years since Rihanna situation happened.
He's fucked up a couple times, but I think a lot of what people are talking about are accusations.
Right.
Because if he was in trouble, he during that whole time when they were putting out accusations, he was like, if he had fucked up, he's going to jail.
Yeah.
If it was that real, his ass would have been in jail.
I remember when he violated his probation, he went to jail, came out, and then he had performed at the BET Awards or some shit.
Yeah, when he performed with August Alsina and Tre songs.
Yeah, like he had just came out of jail like 2 days before or some shit.
So what I'm saying is like, if it was that real, he'd be back in jail.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing is this, right? I see a lot of people who get in the comment sections of Chris Brown's posts and talk about, I'll never forgive you. This is it. But y'all are the same people. Some of you are the same people that will go vote for Donald Trump, who is a racist, who is
a
rapist, and all that stuff. But you pick and choose who your morality is for.
Right.
So there's a lot of people in the comment sections who are like, I don't fuck with Chris Brown because but you go fuck with someone else who's done the same shit or worse.
Or go to a Catholic church.
Yeah. Facts.
That's crazy.
Just saying.
You get the people who would shit on Chris Brown and be like, I won't forgive you, but then free Tory Lanez when he shot Meg Thee Stallion in the fucking foot.
Exactly.
Like, we could point out the hypocrisies all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
what's your moral code?
I think it's a cash grab, honestly, because just like you said, Jay, it's been 15, 16 years since this, and they're just capitalizing on the other issues.
Like, the last incident I heard about Chris Brown and a woman was when Karrueche, I think she had a restraining order on him, and that was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that was like back in like 2014.
And don't get me wrong, listen, I want people to understand this. We're not apologizing for his actual behavior. What we're saying is, if you have actual allegations, go to the fucking police. Stop trying to make a cash grab. I think shit like this, it waters down when people actually do get abused, get sexually assaulted, all these other things, and it waters down and it fucks up for the next actual victim.
Exactly.
Because you're doing shit like this, like the ID channel is doing. Now,
they need content, bro.
I get they need content. It's the ID channel. Who the fuck watches the ID channel, my nigga?
But if you're gonna be anonymous, that's what I don't fuck with.
Yeah.
Don't be anonymous. Go to the cops and say that shit and get him locked up.
Yeah.
Don't try to get on the show and be like in a deep voice so they can't hear your voice. What's going on? That to me is shady, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it's anonymous because it's not true.
Yeah.
Just like Jaguar got 8 victims for Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Nigga,
go to the police, my nigga.
And also, if we're going to look at, and again, I'm not a Chris Brown apologist or caper, but when the Rihanna situation, when he got up and explained his side, because he kept quiet during the whole entire time.
Yeah, he was quiet.
He was quiet. He never said nothing.
He always took. He
always let her be the victim.
It's not even that. He always took responsibility.
Yes, when people do abusive stuff, they keep quiet and they try to hide things
and they try to manipulate.
The same night he took his ass to the jail himself, so there was already accountability for the action that he already realized he fucked up. He was wrong.
Yeah.
So usually what happens is we dealing with people like Diddy, Bill Cosby, all these other people. They trying to hide things, put it on the rug, act like they never did nothing. He was like, I fucked up. I'm going to go put myself in jail. Even though she did this bullshit, I'm going to take responsibility. He did that shit as a young man. So
yeah, he was like 18, 19?
He was 19.
Shit.
So at the end of the day, it was some bullshit. He shouldn't have put his hands on her. But he owned up to it.
I agree.
And those are, and I don't think people look at that. They don't look at that.
They don't care.
Yeah, so.
They don't care. That's always going to be Chris Brown's story. Like just like Michael Vick with the Dogs, that's always going to be Michael Vick's story.
Yeah.
Just like
he should be the number one artist of all time.
I would disagree.
Chris Brown?
I would disagree.
He was on the trajectory to be the biggest artist of all time.
Oh yeah, he was.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you say he is right now. I'm like,
no.
No,
I'm saying he was on trajectory to be like the biggest pop artist of all time.
I'll be honest with you, I don't feel like Chris Brown's celebrity or his career ever faltered really. Besides like the 1 or 2 years with that Graffiti album before he dropped.
Yeah,
he dropped Fame right after Graffiti, right?
He dropped Fame
because it was like Look at Me Now and on that.
Yeah, he dropped a couple mixtapes between Graffiti and Fame.
So that's my thing. I don't think his career ever faltered besides that because you really look at it, this motherfucker just sold out the freaking soccer stadium in South Africa.
Yeah,
which is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think his celebrity's ever faltered. The only thing that's faltered is him winning awards. I think that's the only thing that's actually that and probably brand deals.
Yeah.
That's the only two things I think that's faltered.
He lost money. He lost some money.
Yeah, he lost money on that. Other than that, like we as a community, as Black people, we love that man. Mm. And one thing I love about Chris Brown, before I go to the next topic, is I've seen a lot of times with people, especially in the Black community, for example, New York Mayor Eric Adams, right? Mm. And Phil, you could correct me on this if you think I'm wrong. But anytime a Black celebrity does something wrong, right, they all of a sudden always find a Black church to try to justify or try to rally around him to make it seem like they're a normal person. Mm-hmm. I never see Chris Brown do that. I feel like that's the plan 101 for every Black celebrity that gets caught up on some fuck shit. Diddy got caught on some fuck shit. Who's the first person that came out backing him up? TD Jakes.
Yeah, because he's been inside him.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Trey, you can't laugh at that.
I'm sorry, that's funny as
you can't laugh at that.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Yeah, he see, that's why I say he can't laugh at that. I knew he was gonna do that shit.
That's crazy.
Phil, you see what you started?
That's crazy.
You see what you started?
I mean, am I wrong? I mean, what? Come on.
Have you ever been swallowed?
So, man, let's talk about the last topic before we get out of here and get the bro what you want going. Yo,